I'm gonna try to really quickly just like speed run to Rennala here and kill her, because we're gonna do it like on our first try, almost certainly. Can we? Yeah, we can one cycle her. This is great. Yeah, we do so much goddamn damage, man. Kill her ass. Oh man, he's gonna die, dude. He's actually like already almost dead. Oh, she does no damage too. This is so sad, chat. Can we play Despacito? Yeah, she's. I mean, I told you we were gonna just go in and immediately just demolish her. All right, Foul Tarnished. We are back with more Elden Ring here for you, and yes, okay, we are down here. Oh God, yes, of course. We're down here in Ainsel River, as we tend to be, and there are ants, because of course there are ants, because everywhere in Ainsel there's ants. Okay, but hold on. Good news. It's possible that this all kind of just like leads back to Ranni's stuff anyway. If that's the case, we might not have to spend too much time in this god-forsaken Ainsel River well here. We might just be able to get the hell out of Dodge. But I'm sure, again, I know this area is accessible without the quest line, without having anything to do with Ranni, right? That's how we, or without having, you could also access this place through Fia. But again, it should be accessible to having anything to do with Fia. Again, we took the elevator down at the end of the last episode. That gives you that access without having to go to through one of those quest lines. So there should be at least a small side area here that we couldn't get to, or at least we didn't get to prior through either Ranni or Fia, that we should be able to explore here. Okay, well, that ends there. That's good. I mean, that is, I hate that. Okay, yeah. I see you. I do see you. Okay, they seem weak on the bright side. These do not seem like the same level of ants that we were fighting in like the deep root depths. They seem like they go down a lot easier. I hate this. Ooh, man, that does not make me feel good in the body or the soul or the brain or the loins. Everything about this makes me a little uncomfortable. I'm not, I'm not the biggest fan of bugs, to be sure. I don't think I wouldn't say like I used to, like, I think when I was younger, for sure, I had like some amount of, not like insectophobia. I don't think it was like to the point that it was actually a phobia. But I was like scared of ants and like bees and cockroaches and things like that when I was a kid. Right? I don't think that's the case anymore, really. But like, it's just, when they're this big though, and like, especially since these enemies are not just like big bugs, they're also like decently threatening, at least, not these ones maybe, but the ones that we were running into earlier, because they can, they have that like little shotgun move that is practically a one-shot. So like, that all those things combined, they do make me just like a little uncomfortable around these things in general. It's also like the general, like, like, oh yeah, like that move right there. I don't think that would one-shot us now, because those, again, these seem like a lot weaker ants, and our defenses have also gotten a lot stronger recently. We've been pumping our vigor. We've got Radahn's full armor set. Like, we're doing a little bit better in terms of the defenses. It could still one-shot us. I'm not going to try and find out, but if it does happen, I will be curious to see how much damage we do take if we get tagged by one of those. Smithing Stone 3. I need Smithing Stone 5? Is that right? I need Smithing Stone 5. Yeah. What the hell? What the hell? What's up, dog? But it's also just like insect noises in general. I feel like I'm not really the biggest fan of, especially when you kind of like, well, like, I don't really mind like the sound that like a fly makes, for example. But when it's buzzing right next to your ear and it's like, it's a lot louder, I feel like it starts bugging me. It's like a similar thing with when you make an ant larger, or a fly, or any sort of insect, you make them larger. Naturally, the sound's gonna scale proportionally there, right? So it just kind of makes me like weirdly itchy, To like hear all these like a little chittering, like it's happening right now as I'm thinking about it. Like all like the little chittering, yeah, like that kind of. Like you don't talk about this little ant sound, like the sound their legs make as they're walking around with things like that. It's really great sound design, and it's really great enemy design too. Like it really does feel like I'm fighting like a giant ant. It's just like, yeah, it's just not my favorite necessarily. But luckily, again, these ones do seem to be like very underleveled, which makes sense. You can get, again, this is basically Liurnia, and just like how we kind of discovered in the last episode. I mean, we were quite aware, but we got it. We got it 100% confirmed for us. We are like way too strong for the general Liurnia area right now. Again, I'm rocking a plus 14 regular weapon. And to make it worse, the Grafted Blade Greatsword is a plus 9 Somber. It's one away from being completely maxed out, like ready for the end game, right? Like ready for like fighting like Malenia, not Liurnia of the Lakes, which is like 7 areas before that. Oh, you guys drop us this also. This makes me uncomfortable. It's because like, yeah, that just looks like it hurts a lot, right? And like they do just die. But you guys drop rune arcs and big golden runes. Yeah, so that's where you can see the real level difference, right? Is like in deep root depths, those guys dropped Newman runes, and I'm talking about the Seinfeld crazy man. They dropped the runes that were like 12,500 runes, that were like even higher than like golden rune 12 and like heroes runes and things like that. These ones only drop the golden rune 10. So that's how you can really see the, again, it makes me all itchy, man. It makes me all itchy fighting these guys. These ones drop a golden rune 10, so that's where you can really see the difference in like how far along the game we are, right? Like, we were finding golden rune 12s on like the ground in the deep root depths. Very much not the case here. We've been here. Okay, yeah, we have been here. Oh, you know, I remember last time I was here, I was like, how the hell do I get, oh, okay. I was like, how the hell do I get up there? Now I know. Okay, so let's not commit to that yet, because we'll have to basically teleport back to a grace. This is good. This means that this right there tells me basically there's not a whole lot for us to do in Ainsel. Got a little, you know, like, any glasses wearers? You wear your glasses on your nose for long enough, they leave a little, like, indent. I think 'cause I wear them, like, all day, every day, except when I'm, like, sleeping, basically. Like, that groove just keeps getting deeper and deeper, like, with every passing minute. I think I need to take them, like, when I'm not recording, or, like, when I'm not using my computer, where I need to be, like, really focused on what's happening on the screen, or, like, reading something, or something like that. I think I just need to take my glasses off, man. One, I think it, you know, it's the kind of thing, your eyes will get used to it. Right, your eyes will get used to, like, I'm not, maybe this is pseudoscience. This might be like a wives' tale that I've fallen for from, like, you know, just general pseudoscience. But it's like, you know, the more you give your body like an external source of assistance with something, the more it kind of gives up on doing it itself, right? Kind of like with the whole idea of like homeostasis, and how like if you provide external sources of like something, your body will counter, like it won't provide as much of that itself if it used to naturally generate it, because it wants to maintain homeostasis. It doesn't want to go overboard, right? Similar, like, I don't know if it's a similar idea with, okay, so here we've definitely been here. Yeah, we've certainly been, like, we've certainly been here. So yeah, we are just gonna go. I think the only thing actually for us to explore here is really just going to be going up there and picking up that item, right? But I'm pretty, let me double check, but I'm like quite certain. Well, we've been there for sure, but actually, have we gone across this little bridge here? Maybe this was inaccessible to us earlier. But yeah, regardless, I'm not sure if I'm like overusing my glasses, which is making my eyesight deteriorate even more than it otherwise might, right? I'm not certain. I'm not certain. This is a grace that I haven't activated. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, maybe we haven't been here before. That elevator might also be something of interest to us then. Okay, so what we're going to do now then is we're actually going to, since we have a grace here we can teleport to, we're going to completely reverse course. We are going to commit to that little route that asks us to drop down, right? And then we'll teleport back here and take this elevator and see where it takes us. Okay, yeah, so I can just, this is not going to kill me, is it? Oh, what? There's an item here? Interesting. Yeah, that's not even close to lethal. Must be a golden rune? No. Shatter Shard Arrow Fletched 10. Again, talked about this last time, but like, aren't all, like generally any hobbyist fletchers in the chat that can tell me why the hell that arrow says in parentheses fletched? It was my understanding that, like, you know, that's like saying, you know, long sword in parentheses smithed, right? Like every sword needs to be smithed. Like, what the hell are you talking about, sir? Like isn't fletching like the process of making an arrow, or is fletch like the process of attaching the little feathers to the back of the arrow to alter its trajectory and make it like fly straighter or something? Maybe that's what fletching is. So maybe not, you know, very crude arrows that are basically just a javelin that you throw out of a bow might not be fletched. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell. I'm not a I never was very good with my hands in terms of like DIY stuff, and that's even worth just talking about like putting together IKEA furniture. I'm not even getting to the point of like, you know, smithing things with my own two hands or something like that. Like that's I'm very much I'm very 21st century pilled in that way. The only thing that my hands are really good at is actually, you know, I don't. The only thing that my hands are really good at is using like a keyboard and mouse for my gainful employment as a software engineer. All right, and then we can get this Celestial Dew. Okay, not really too useful. And now we're gonna teleport back up here. Sluice Gate. A sluice is like it's a thing. It's like that's where it's like a water disposal sort of like this thing, right? Like this is the sluice, but I think it's like a wastewater disposal mechanism or something. I can't quite remember. I've definitely run into the word at some point, but I can't for the life of me tell you what it is. Oh, this goes down? Oh, it do go down. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we've been to this part of Ainsel. So maybe there is actually something to explore here. Let's see. Okay, it didn't go that far down. Out of curiosity, first off, let's send the elevator back up because no hubris. But second, let's look into the elevator because I don't trust Miyazaki. No, okay. That is very much... Oh, let's not turn our lantern off, please. That is very much Oblivion. And I ain't talking about horse armor. Maybe it's like... Maybe like I need to... Yeah, I think I need to rotate these two things slightly. I think they're kind of biting into my my nose a little too much. I'll figure it out. I can survive for now. I'll figure it out. Oh, yeah, actually, I think that did actually make a big difference. Oh, okay, no, this just takes me down here. All right. Yeah, we've been here. We've been here, right? You go through here, and then, yeah, this little merchant there, and then there's the whole of... I wonder... Where... So, Ranny drops you off here. Yeah, I guess that is... This place here is inaccessible. But... Can you go through here? Like what part... Like, what part does Rainey's questline give you access to that you might not normally have? This is not really, I mean, this is not really, at this point, it's not productive exploration. I'm just curious as to, like, if I didn't do Rainey's quest, what parts of Ainsel River would I not have access to? Because it looks like there's a little bit of a link there that leads us to the Ainsel River main, but is it inaccessible for us? Maybe? Oh, there's an item over there, too. Wait, what? There's an item over there. Yeah, well, I mean, ice... Wait, is this death? No. Okay, I thought the water was, like, bottomless. I mean, combat, apparently, even though nobody's attacking me. That's fine. I see how it is, Miyazaki. You got all these dudes just kind of doing the roly-poly-oly around here. Okay, so these buttresses are my way forwards, are my way to land down there. But how do I get up there? Oh, it's off of... Okay, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Never mind. Yeah, I don't think I can make it to that item in like a feasibly easy way. Oh, a golden centipede, sure. Yeah. But yeah, so this is inaccessible. I see. Yeah, like this top path here that leads to the Ainsel River main, this is what you couldn't get if you weren't going through either Rainy or Fia's quest, right? I think anyway. Is there a staircase that leads up here? Because if not, then I guess you can just see the whole place anyways, even without the quest lines. They just drop you off in different locations. That would be oh yeah, no. Because yeah, you can't get up from this hermit merchant. Yeah, so that is it. That's what the quest lines give you. Do you have anything worth my while? Not really. You have the man in the iron mask. Does this do any? Is this what the prisoner starts with, right? Iron mask forced on a prisoner convicted of an appalling crime, thick, heavy, and utterly stifling. A foul creation that can torment the wearer, either slowly fermenting hatred within their heart, or a spiritual fervor that is near indistinguishable from it. Okay, sure. Yeah, this is one of the starting classes, right? The prisoner, and this is the clothes they start with. I don't think I really care about these at all, but like at this point, 3,000 souls is like a pittance. So maybe if at some point I need to duplicate like an Ash of War, we can talk. That's it actually. So that's it for Ainsel River. So we're actually gonna go to the academy now, but very quickly before we do this, let us head to the Let's head to the table of Lost Grace real quick. Like, I want to see if I have anything I can craft out of remembrances, possibly. Or otherwise, just if there's anything else that's new here. We want to revisit here every now and then and see what's different. You're still talking about heresy. That's fine. How is Sir Gideon Ofnir, the All-Knowing, doing? Nefeli's not back. That's okay. He's still, knee-deep in his work. Yeah, sure. I haven't found any of the... Yeah, sure. I haven't found any of the demigods that you told me to find. I have some bell bearings to give to you guys, if I remember correctly. Offer a bell bearing. Yeah. Smithing miners. I can buy infinite 1s and 2s now. It's not bad. Oh, you guys have 3 stone sword keys? I'll actually take that. I'm running very low on those, and I'd rather not be caught, without them in the field. So that's good. Bunch of cool weapons and things. Like this is maybe Rogier's Rogier's bell bearing? No, actually it wouldn't be. That's just that maybe is that the smithing stone miners bell bearing that gives them that? Yeah, because this is Rogier's shop. That's D's. This is Selvus. It's all incantations I don't care about. Huh. Maybe it was the smithing, because I could have sworn the last time I saw that they did not have stone sword keys for sale, or I would have already bought them. Okay, let's go to the Two Fingers real quick. My best friends, the Two Fingers, who I may or may not betray. I mean, I'll probably do I'll be loyal to them, and I won't be loyal to them, and I'll do everything. I'm just gonna save scum to get all the endings, basically. Okay, I don't have any remembrance on me. I definitely have remembrances I need to duplicate. I wish I could like tell which ones. Like, I wish it would show you grayed out, because I forget at this point which remembrances I've duplicated and which ones I haven't. I know for sure I'm done with Godric, right? And I think I'm done. I think I'm done with Radon. Do I have the bow as well? So I know the scar. Yeah. Okay, so I'm done with Radon too, right? I need to. Oh God, sorry, I hit the mic. I need to look up like at one point. It's something I can do between recordings. I can like look up a list of all the remembrances, all the bosses that I've killed, see what they've crafted, double check my inventory, and see, right? But I don't think there's an easy way to tell like what remembrances I've duplicated and what ones I haven't. I guess I could go to a mausoleum, but those show you even like that even will show me Godric's, right? So, regardless, we are now ready finally to get into Rea Lucaria here. I guess we'll go through this southern Rea Lucaria gate. I don't see why not. We do have our key because we absolutely bullied Glintstone Smaragd there last time. Definitely not a reference to Smog in any way, shape, or form. No copyright infringement intended by either George R.R. Martin or Mr. Miyazaki. Okay. Meeting place map. What the hell? You found the simple map. Check in inventory. Oh, okay. Is this like a... Is it a key? It must be... Is it a key item? It must be a key item, right? Yes. No? No, okay. It's not one of these. Is it... Where do the paintings go? Anybody remember? The paintings went somewhere, and I forget now. It's not going to be... Oh, info, surely. Yeah, it must be an info. Meeting place map. Simple map found on a corpse. Seems to point to a meeting place. The man it came from surely desired one. The sole means of... Okay, as this tells you where the glintstone key is. That's... I'm a little bit ahead of you there. Don't worry about me. Alright, we walk right in because we have our glintstone key. A wonderful time to be alive, indeed. And we can start exploring the academy in earnest here. Oh, baby. Okay, so let's, so that is the academy, right? Let's go out this other entrance real quick, and let me double check what's in here. I was gonna say we can sit down and talk to Melina, but Melina is gone. Melina is, yeah, once we got to Altus, once we got to Leyndell, more accurately, right? Through, it was Fia who teleported us there, right? She completely dipset on us, so that's fair. We'll meet her again later. Just, you know, not right now. Dying and dropping runes, I know. Yeah, okay, this is the Bellum, yes, okay. Yeah, we've been here too. We've access to this other gate as well. Do you have anything new to say, Finger Lady? Ah, right, yeah, last time I was here, she was like, yeah. Oh, okay, no, shut up. Yeah, it's fine. Last time I was here, she was like, ah, you have no bitches. You don't even have both halves of the Dectus medallion. You're going to die alone because nobody cares about you. And I was like, that doesn't seem very nice. But then she just kept going, and, you know, my feelings were hurt. But now that we have both sides of the medallion, suddenly, she's singing a whole different tune, isn't she? How about this, by the way? This is like complete, like, knockoff, like, off-brand sort of diet soda there. It goes just as hard, man. It goes hard. It really is. One of my buddies works in a in like a soap bottling factory as like an HR person, and he was telling me, like, he kind of blew the lid open on the whole thing, right? He was like, listen, don't tell anybody I told you this, but like the Dawn, you know, the Tide, the like all that, it goes the exact same stuff that goes in that bottle goes in all the generic brands too. It just, the bottle is less fancy. And I feel like that's got to be the case for a lot of this stuff, right? It's just like people like white labeling stuff, where it's like the same manufacturer sends them the same shit, but then they just put their own label on it and charge a slightly lower price because they don't have the branding to stand behind, right? So you get like great value and stuff like that. Because a lot of a lot of it is pretty good, man, and it must just be because a lot of it is the exact same stuff. Okay, so there's like the funny haha skip that you can do here, right? But like, one, I don't think I like trust myself to do it, and two, like I don't really want to do it. Like I'll just go through. I want to kind of go through the academy in earnest. I'm not trying to speed run here. I'm just gonna. I want to actually explore the area and find all the things that I can find. Almost everything we find here is going to be sorcery related, so it's going to be completely, aka it's going to be completely worthless. Sorry, readjusting my glasses again. AKA it's going to be completely worthless for us, right? But again, this is my favorite game ever, and I'm going to do lots of playthroughs of this. Not on camera necessarily, but, you know, for my own future needs, to just know where everything is, to have an idea of like, oh yeah, this is where I find this. If I want this, I might want to go there, right? Kind of start collecting that knowledge is going to be very useful. Oh, there's something here. Cool. So why you always check behind things. Ooh, Somber 3. I think I have a lot of those, if I remember correctly. Okay, not as much as 2 on the bright side, but yeah, we have enough to last us the whole game. If we could switch weapons 6 times, and we would still have enough Somber 3, which I don't think is going to happen. I imagine if we switch weapons, it's going to be 1 or 2 more times. When I find like a really nice Great Hammer or something, you know, I eventually do want to dual-wield Great Hammers, not Colossal Swords. It's just like, it fits, you know. One of the people on my Discord server, which you should join, by the way, and you should also like the video and subscribe while you're at it. And, you know, just that's it. I'm done. Just, you know, asking for some quick support. It does make a difference. But yeah, one of the people in my Discord server calls me Professor Bonk, and I think that's very funny. And yeah, if I want to be Professor Bonk, I gotta live up to the name. I gotta get the 2 Great Hammers so I can bonk things harder than I could possibly ever bonk them with any other 2 weapons. Nothing. Sure. Wait, not nothing. Something. Actual thing. Okay. Is there... Oh, okay, yeah, it's just a path, sure. I was like, am I, like, stuck if I drop down here? But no. Miyazaki, he rarely does that to you. Smithing Stone 4, not bad, but again, we need Smithing Stone 5. We've already, at least for this Zweihander, for now, we've already gone past the point where Smithing Stone 4 is useful. We need a few more Smithing Stone 5, and then we're actually on to Smithing Stone 6. I think it's plus 14 right now, yeah. So we need one more level of Smithing Stone 5s there, or to get us to 15, and then then it's 6s all the way down. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of stuff. Yeah, this feels like the place where you can just hide a lot of little crevices and corners and turns and twists. So we got to be very careful to make sure that Miyazaki doesn't sneak anything by us here, which he definitely wants to do. It's kind of what he does. It's kind of his thing. Let's not immediately die in a horrendously embarrassing way to this parkour here. It should be very easy. Okay. I say should be because I've definitely failed easier jumps than that on camera before. You know it. I know it. Search your heart. We all know it to be true. I feel like I've really like this little winding path here has gone on a lot farther than I thought it would. Oh, what's up, guys? Don't mind me. Okay, so this just leads probably to an item where if I had gone down the other path, I would have been like, oh, how do I get here? Oh, it's these guys. Cool. It's the guys who were just shooting at me. Isn't that that's kind of weird, honestly? But yeah, so now we'll just go back the regular path because again, if we had missed this, we would have been like, huh, what's that item doing over there? Which is kind of like a really ingenious way that this. I mean, it's not like I don't think it's this like Souls games made this up, but I think like for over a decade now they've been doing this very well. Where like they have a lot of hidden areas and things like that, but they will kind of hint at the fact that they exist by like, yeah, there'll be like an item on a cliff there, and you'll be like, what? There's no way for me to get there. And how am I supposed to get there? And yeah, you gotta realize. Oh yeah, there's probably like some sort of secret path. He's eating my FP. Unfortunately for him, I have almost none of it, so I will not be a nutritious meal for him. I'm very much more of like a, if you wanted to eat like my vitality, you know, then you might be talking. Like then you could really be eating good. But like my brain is if we're being nice, it's average, right? At least on this character. I would like to consider myself a perfect individual in real life, of course. I have no flaws. I am him. If you looked at me on the JoJo stat hexagon, every single thing will be maxed out like it's a goddamn star platinum after he gets the awakening. You know what I'm talking? Oh well, spoilers, I guess. But like, dude, part 3. Really? Like you haven't watched part 3 of JoJo's at this point, and yet you care about spoilers? I could be okay. Obviously, not everyone's watched JoJo's, right? Like you're telling me that you care about JoJo's, you were gonna watch JoJo's, but so you care enough about that spoiler. Well, you don't even know what the spoiler is. You might not even like realize what I'm talking about. Like you know, shonen protagonist gets a power up is not exactly a spoiler, right? I feel like you could have guessed that one. But regardless, you know, you care enough, and then you still haven't watched part 3 like 10 years after the anime came out, or like 20 years after the manga came out, or something like that. At a certain point, it's on you, man. At a certain point, you gotta cover your own ass there. Like, what am I supposed to not talk about the Titanic? Like, it sinks. Thoughts? That shit goes down, man. All right, where the hell am I? I've been justifying my loose lips here, and now I've completely turned myself around, and I have no idea what areas I've covered and what areas I haven't. So let me try and reorient myself here. Where's the bridge that I came across? You have to go across the bridge and over those mountains to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. I don't know where those mountains are though. How am I ever supposed to find the Dragonstone for Farengar and also get the Golden Claw back for Lucan Valerius? I'm not sure. Okay, so you're doing things. You're worshipping a gravestone for some reason. I mean, listen, freedom of religion. You can do whatever the hell you want. This is not exactly what I vibe with necessarily. Oh, it's a little down. God, there's so many goddamn little like side paths, man. Don't forget, you're here forever. Do it for her. Kind of shit going on. Oh, Carrion Knight armor. That's kind of cool. I mean, Radon's armor is like, that's my guy right there, right? But like the Carrion Knight armor, definitely not bad. I'm definitely not going to complain. Like it looks really sick. And if we do, again, it's one of those things where maybe we do find like 2 great hammers, but they're even heavier than our current weaponry, right? We might have to temporarily downsize our armor a bit. So having a heavy armor, like a still heavy, like well-defended armor, but that is just like slightly lighter than what we're rocking right now, could be, it could be good to have that versatility, basically. Have that deep bag in our inventory. Literally a deep bag. Like I ain't talking about like a basketball metaphor here. Like our bag where we keep all of our stuff is very deep, and we have a lot of options we can pull out of it. Okay, so there's that side path. Let's walk back. Where is the bridge that I crossed to get to Bleak Falls Barrow? It is this bridge right here. Okay. Now I'm back on track. Now I think I'm relatively confident. I haven't missed anything, at least anything major here. Hello, big guy. 5'11" versus 6 foot type beat. So now we, I suppose, head in there. Where's the big wheel? The big woman's still here? Where to go? I saw that wheel, and I know that, you know, funny things can... Oh God. Hello, Elden Ring? Okay. Okay, I think we're good. That hasn't happened yet. The game was just like, watch this, and then it just froze on me. I don't think, I'm not like rendering a video in the background accidentally or something, am I? I'm pretty sure I'm not. My computer should be all good to go. Oh, there's the wheel. Okay. Wonderful. Alright, so I guess like this is the way forward. Oh, can't we get to Volcano Manor from here if we just let the virgin abductor abduct us like we were some kind of virgin? I think so. The wheel is the way forward though, I think. So let's just beat up this Onyx Lord real quick. Or is he I think he's an Onyx Lord, right? He's not an Alabaster Lord. He looks pretty Onyx to me. He doesn't look quite light enough to be alabaster. I want to live. If you know, you know. Gravity well. Okay, some more gravity magic. Useless to me. Somber Smithing Stone 3. Again, now we have 7. Like, at a certain point, it's like, oh, yeah, if we switch weapons. But again, like I mentioned, it's just, like, it's too much, man. Like, I'm not gonna... I don't think I'm gonna switch weapons 7 times. And by the time that I do, I can probably... Like, if I'm gonna switch weapons my 7th time, I probably have access to infinite Somber Stone 3s by that point anyways, so... if we do the thing to get to Volcano Manor here, I'm pretty sure that we, like, you know, lose our ability to... like, we're gonna lose these 17k runes that we have. Have you considered... I don't really care that much. So that's where we should drop off. I forget what we actually do here, though. Is this just gonna kill me? I think so, right? I'm willing to explore. If I hop off here for a second, give myself a second to think. It looks like... No, it looks like I can... Yeah, I can just be on these, right? And then they... Oh. Goodbye, buddy. And then I think if we go all the way down here, right? We get... exposed to one of these virgin abductors. Again, I'm not being weird, I promise. That is literally what they're called. Oh. There's this place too. Hold on, let me jump off here and I can get back on the wheel. We can explore this little lower ground area. I don't think we've been here yet. Well, there's a bunch of dead people, but I don't think that was me. So I think even though there's a bunch of dead people here, I don't think that was my doing. Yeah, it looks like there's, judging by how many little items there are to pick up, I certainly have not been here yet. What's up, guys? Don't mind me. Just going to use my superior movement speed to juke the hell out of you. Not something I usually get to do in video games. Again, I usually do. I prefer the big burly slow hidden archetype, and that's I mean that's what we are right now, right? But these guys are just like they're a different level of just like they just don't function, like they can't move, like their limbs don't work. So it's even our relatively encumbered form makes them look like snails, as it were. Anything here? Any purpose to this ledge, Miyazaki? Just like wanted to put a ledge here for fun? Archaeological, I suppose, or geological. Fine, that's okay by me. Let's keep going down the lift here and get to potentially Volcano Manor. Again, I'm pretty sure we can get to Volcano Manor from here. I've watched some Elden Ring speedruns every now and then. I know they occasionally use this route. I haven't done it myself previously, but I think so. We're going down, 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 and the flames, to my understanding, go higher. And then I think it's supposed to burn that ring of fire, if I remember correctly. There you go. Smithing Stone 5, wonderful. There's our abductor. That I do want to abduct me, actually. But very quickly, I would just like to, if it's okay with you, Mr. Virgin Abductor, maybe it's not okay with you? If it's okay with you, just before you abduct me, I'd like to just take a quick cursory glance around here. I already found the Smithing Stone 5, which is kind of, I mean, if I do say so myself, a little bit poggers, right? But if there's anything else I could find down here, like this long tail cat talisman. What is that? I don't know. You don't know. I mean, we're gonna find out in a second. I'll be back. I'll be back. Don't you worry. You can abduct me. I plan on it. I just want to see what's this way. More wheel, right? Yeah, okay. We just hop on the wheel and get the hell out of Dodge. That is not what I want to do. I would like to get virginally abducted, I suppose. So let's go do that. What does this talisman do? Fall damage, maybe? If the cat talisman's... Yeah, grants immunity to fall damage, but does not prevent death from a high fall. Yeah, so there is, like, past a certain height in this video game. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember how high it is. Like, there's a numerical value for it. But, like, it's just, it becomes an instant kill. Like, that's when the camera switches and the guy just goes, ah, you know? So this is not going to save you from that, right? But if any other fall damage that would, like, anything that would do damage to you, but not, like, be an instant kill, you would survive. So that's, you know, it could be situationally useful. It's the kind of thing that's, like, useless until it's suddenly very good. Where are you? Abduct me? There you go. Yup. Come here. Ow. Yeah, no, I see you. Grab me. I would like to be abducted. Yeah. Take me home. Country roads. Am I gonna die to this? I might not, actually. Yeah, not doing a whole lot of damage. Okay. Hold on. Let's. I think they might have to. Yeah, I think they might have to kill us with a command grab for it to work, for us to properly be virginally abducted. So we will do that. There you go. I mean, 17,000 souls. I kind of, at this point, again, we could very easily never level up again and be completely fine for the rest of the game. I plan on leveling up again. But, like, I'll pay a 17,000 soul tax here. So, yeah, see? It's even got the Volcano Manor loading screen going on there. Yeah, look at us. We've been virginally abducted. What a time to be alive, dude. That must be a new, like, what I just said there must be a new sentence, right? Like, I don't think anybody has ever said that exact combination of words. But, we're here. We are in Volcano Manor. It's all lava lake. I mean... I know we're supposed to finally make progress in Liurnia and like explore the academy, but like, isn't this place sick? Look, it's all magma'd up, dude. It's totally magma and cool. We can go there later, I suppose. For now, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna kill this little bat person. Hello. Goodbye. He's alive. Oh, I guess, yeah, I guess this is a little bit of a little bit later in the game. This is like kind of, you know, post-Altus, post-Lane-Del, I think. It's a side area. It's at the very least post-Altus. I don't know if the enemies here scale higher than the enemies in Lane-Del. There may be similar. But yeah, I think it kind of is. I think it's like roughly either the same as Lane-Del, the capital, or a little bit higher, a little bit later in the game. Like this is either an area that the game expects you to go to exactly the same time or right after Lane-Del is what I'm getting at essentially. So as far as like obviously the later game enemies scale higher, like even the exact same enemy depending on the area they're in will have like more or less HP or something like that. Lava makes us fat roll. That's good to know. I hate it, but it's good to know. There's a cave here. Looks like there's something in this cave. Quick little one shot there. Both parts of the jumping L1 hitting will still certainly turn them into a fine sauce, which is good. Hello. Goodbye. Is it just vampire bats all the way down? Must be. Okay, yeah. We'll drop down action. Little drop down action. Some drop down action. Oh, there you go. It's not all vampire bats. There's like a weird magma slug here. Hello, weird magma slug. What the hell? Dude's angry? Oh, he's not tanky though. A lot of times these weird slime enemies just have like a lot of damage reduction, but not a lot of health in these video games. Not the case here though. This guy, he just kind of, you know, he goes down. He takes damage like a regular enemy. He's got the HP pool of a regular enemy. Nothing too surprising or unique about him. Let me put this lantern on. Oh no, that's not my lantern at all. Damn it. I got schmixed by my own inventory setup, dude. Okay, nothing here. Invisible wall. You win this one, Miyazaki, but I'll be back. This is not the last you've heard of me. Does this eat the tier? Yeah, okay. I was curious. That was science, you know. They called Einstein a madman too. I think. People were mad at him, right? For a second, he was like, you know, light is like a wave and a particle or something. Or was he? I can't remember. Was he? So there was a guy who was like notoriously wrong, and he was like, nah, dude, light is like just a particle. And Einstein was like, nah, I think it's a wave. But was Einstein also the guy who was like, wait, shit, we're both wrong? It's both? I can't remember. Was that somebody else? I mean, I'm sure, like, obviously scientific discoveries, they happen kind of in, like, in tandem, right? Lots of people are kind of researching the same field at once. So it's hard to maybe attribute, oh my god, hard to attribute, you know, one discovery entirely to one person, right? But I can't remember what side of history Einstein was on, basically. I'll S this up. You're, like, by the way, like, horrendous. You're one of the worst things I've like ever seen. I like no disrespect, but like what's wrong with you? Who did this to you? Like how did you come to be as horrendous as you are? I probably shouldn't have jumped down there. Actually, can I make it back? Because there's a grace right there, and I would kind of like to, you know, oh, Smithing Stone 6. I'd like to interact with that. Actually, how many Smithing Stone 5 do we have? We have 1. We need 6, so that's bad. We're a ways off from getting our plus 15. Sad times. Yeah, I can't get back up there, and there's a grace. Oh, okay, no, I probably get it back up there through this ledge, right? So that's good. Huh. Be careful in the lava because it makes you fat roll. So if you can get stuck in the lava and take a lot of damage real quick, like if you're not careful. There's a little side alcove here. I'm gonna get the grace first, just because. Oh no, wait, I can't go back up. But I can maybe go this way. Hold on. Can I get back up there from here? Okay. Yup. Oh, it's not that bad. Lava damage really does not stack up that fast. I can't get up there. Well, actually, no, I can. Oh, dude, no, I can. I believe in myself. I can't. Dude, you're actually kidding? There's no way. Like for real? Like I actually can't make it up here? There's a grace right there, man. Oh, dude. That's just like not okay, Miyazaki. You could have made the sledge like an inch higher. Like 1 pubic hair taller. You couldn't have done that for me? So there's really no way to get back up there, huh? I mean, maybe this route that I'm ignoring for now, maybe that's the way back up there? I mean, that definitely isn't. This definitely isn't. Yeah, okay, well, I guess, oopsie. I should have sat at the grace, man. That would have been very useful. Now if I die, I'm gonna have to go all the way back to goddamn, Raya Lucaria, dude. That's not where I want to be. Let's be careful not to die, I suppose. I mean, I already used my cerulean tear, or my flask of wondrous physic, rather, accidentally. Which is definitely not what you like to see. Oh, okay. Well, we're here now. Also not where I thought I would be. Could you guys drop a grace? Any grace droppers? A stake of America if there's a boss fight, at the very least. Just a crumb of America. Just a you know, un petit peu guidance of grace. You know what I'm talking about? I don't speak any French. I speak English. I speak Arabic. When I was a kid, I used to speak German because you know you would where I grew up, you know, you go to school and you could pick to learn either. I'm Egyptian originally, right? But you could learn to speak either French or German, and I was like, I'll never use French. French, that's a weird language. I'm gonna learn to speak German because German sounds fun. Of course, I didn't know I would later be immigrating to Canada, but you know these things happen. Oh, right, I forgot about you guys. Okay, yeah, sure. I don't have my cerulean tier anyway, or my wondrous physic. Is there a stake here? You know, I don't think there is, which means we really don't want to die here. But we should be, we should have a pretty decent shot of just like clapping both of these fellas right here. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think we're fine. I don't think we will have too much trouble here as long as I don't do something completely stupid. What's Swinging Sickle Man doing? I guess I don't care. I'm just gonna kill his friends. Well, I don't know if they're friends, but they're co-workers at the very least. There we go. And now we can focus solely on him. Are you guys throw that at me? Yeah, it doesn't really work that way. Oh, but the dragging back is still an attack. I see you. I see you. Oh god, command grab. Oh no. I hope this doesn't do that much damage. I should live. I have a lot of health. Yeah, I wasn't even that close. Okay, good. I was worried he did about the same amount of damage as the one at the base of the waterfall, base of the water wheel there in Liurnia. But I was worried he would do more, right? Because he's in a later game area. Not the case though. Oh baby, just barely recovered in time to roll out of the way of that, and you are dead. Great. Inquisitor's Girandol. Girandoli. Inquisitor's Girandoli. Girandol. Instrument of torture used on nobles behind the curtain of the Volcano Manor at Mount Gelmir. Its numerous spikes pierce the flesh, then singe the wounds with flame. Ugh. The smell of burnt blood induces despair in the victims. A candlestick conceived by a thorough mind. Thorough, yeah, that's one way to describe it. By a sick and twisted mind, possibly. Alright. There we go. At least we did find the grace now, so even if we die, we are still in the area that we are. And I still want to get that other grace, but it doesn't seem like there's a really easy way to do that. It should now basically, yeah, Mount Gelmir. Here we are. This is indeed the, this is Altus right here. Wonderful. We're not going to go here yet, but now, if you know, when we do want to get to Altus, we have a nice and easy path in there. We don't have to go down the Dectus Medallion route. We'll go down the Dectus lift. We will also go through and Strewn Precipice. We're going to go, like, everywhere that we can go, right? But it's good to at least, you know, this is another area that we have now explored, which is great to see. Yeah, this is where, okay, so we're stuck here at this point. If we want to leave, we would need to just, like, go back. So I suppose that is exactly what I'm gonna do. This is, you know, we'll continue exploring this later. For now, for the, like, 17th time, for realsies, we will head back to the academy here. Church of the Cuckoo, I think, is where I last left off. I think that'll be the little grace there indoors, right? Seems right. Sounds right. Yeah, there you go. This is exactly where I thought we would be. I guess technically we could even go back and get our bloodstain. It is 18,000 runes. It's not, you know, it's nothing to shake a stick at. But at the same time, okay, maybe I don't do. Maybe that's not the. Maybe that hand motion did not convey what I thought it did. That was supposed to be me pantomiming, shaking the stick at the 17,000 runes because, like, you know, like I look at this. I already have another 13k, and it kind of takes a long time to go down the water wheel. But like, maybe I don't want to shake a stick at it. Also, did I miss this the first time around? I think I did, right? Lantern me? Oh, no. This is this, yeah, this is this place. Sure. With the two guys. Oh, God. Hello. Once again, I'm sorry. Your FP feast will be disappointing. There's simply just not that much to go around here. You take more of my FP than you take of my HP, so clearly you're more interested in the blue than the red. But yeah, I got bad news. Ow. Excuse me, dog, sir. Okay, so let's hop back on the wheel, and then we'll do a little bit more shenaniganry. I guess, you know what? Like, why not be? It's like, how much is a level up? Ah, it's not even half a level up, man. Like, yo, it's okay. You know, what's 17,000 runes between friends? We're friends, right? Well, we're weird parasocial strangers on the internet, right? I think you'll forgive me. We're just gonna leave that bloodstain behind. We'll call it the price of admission to Volcano Manor. I think that's fair. Where's the dog, dude? Oh, there he is. What's up, dog? Quite literally. I do love saying "what's up, dog" at actual dogs. I do this in real life a lot too. I'm just like passing by a dog in the park or something. I'll be like, "What's up, dog?" And then they never answer, which I think it's a little bit rude, but maybe they just don't know better. All right, so we're still not gonna get off where we're supposed to get off. Well, actually, because so we went all the way down there, but we did explore the sort of intermediate stages. Let me get here for a second and then think about it. Because yeah, we did go down there and explore all the intermediate stages the wheel dropped us off at. So I don't think we really have any interest in going further that way again. I think we already got everything that we could get out of there. So yeah, let's just go the correct way now and make more progress deeper into the academy here. Well, actually, hold on. I think... Is there... Yeah, there's one more level up there, actually, that we would like to get to, which we also kind of skipped by. So we can stay on the wheel for a little bit longer here. Get on the actual scaffolding itself there. Wonderful. That was almost a little bit spooky. The way that the wheel was carrying our momentum there. We got hedonic treadmilled. Like we just acquired a new standard of living and then became desensitized to that higher quality of life over time. It's kind of how the human mind works. Is my lantern on? It is. Okay, everything is like super... I guess the lantern, if anything, might be kind of amplifying how bad the fog is. It's kind of reflecting some of the light, maybe. I don't know if that's like... If the lighting engine is quite that in-depth in Elden Ring, but it's possible, because it feels like the lantern's kind of making things worse, to be honest with you. Like, obviously it's brightening things up, but it makes the visibility like a lot more shit. Okay, progress. Dude, this diet, like, this fucking... It's great value. It's not actually great value. It's not from Walmart, but like, yeah, this like great value soda here, like this actually just like tastes better than the real thing. Am I crazy? I always did think I have a bit of a cheap palate. I think Conspectus scroll. We learned about those guys. It was like the Burger King sorcerers, right? Nice. But yeah, I always feel like I had a bit of a cheap palate. You know, like my entire life basically. Like, a lot of the times I would go to like a really nice restaurant, I'd order like a nice, you know, like $18 burger or something. I mean, obviously there are more expensive burgers, but even when I go to like a nice place, I try to, you know, find something that, I'm not, when I say nice, I'm not talking like, you know, like silk tablecloth nice. I'm just talking like, you know, an actual restaurant instead of just like a chain, like a fast food chain or something. A place that like specializes in making a burger or something like that. Regardless, like a you know, the $2 signs on Uber Eats instead of one. I'm not talking about $3 signs though. Maybe not Uber. They have a weird way of describing things. $2 signs from like a, you know, an overall perspective, where like 3 is like an actual fine dining sort of establishment. 2 is just kind of like a sit down place, but nothing like too fancy, for sure. Regardless, like I would you know, order that like $18 burger or something. I'd have a great time. I would enjoy it. Don't get it twisted. I love me a good burger, but I'd be like, I could have spent... Oh, no, dude, I'm so bad. I'm so dumb. I just, like, completely ignored my health, and I just, like, continued committing to the swing there, even though it was very obviously a bad idea. But yeah, I would just, like, you know, I would just, like, be like, I could have had, like... Well, back in the day, I would have said I could have had, like, 9 junior chickens for this price. Not the case anymore. But, you know, it would be nice if that was the case. It really is not. It's not even... I mean, a junior chicken is, like, from... In Canadian dollars, at the very least. A junior chicken's, like, almost $4 now, plus tax, right? From McDonald's. Like, it's so sad, man. But yeah, like, I would prefer, like, a lot more of, like, a cheap thing than, like, one of, like, a really good thing. Which is maybe, you know, maybe that's on me. But it's kind of just how it goes. Give me my runes back, please. Perish? Oh, God. I tried to run around and backstab him for the immunity from the animation. It didn't work. Like, you know, I think the attempt was noble. I think the attempt was admirable. These guys are just, you know, they're doing mage things. That's okay. I'm not going to blame them too much. It's all they know how to do. They're a product of their time, of their generation, of their location, of where they grew up, just like any of us, right? It's how it goes. Were it not but for a small shift in circumstances, my life could be completely different. I could still be in Egypt right now. Would have completely changed the tide of my life. I'm not sure if for the better or for the worse. My guess is probably for the worse. Feels like, you know, it's pretty nice time to immigrate over here, but you never know. You never know. Hello, doggo. We fought one of you already before, and you were already not a boss by that point. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you're just like, you are a little outclassed here, my friend. Okay, well, I mean, if I just miss all my attacks, it doesn't matter how much damage I do. But yeah, he just like doesn't hurt. Like, he's supposed to be like a high damage kind of glass cannon boss. He just like didn't even hurt really when he hit us. Again, we're a little over leveled. Okay, it's how it's gonna be. I mean, even Volcano Manor that we just went into, we were even still like a little over leveled for that. Let me pop this. Oh no! Oh, never mind. I thought we would have enough. I mean, maybe we do have enough for a level. I think we need like 42,000. What if I pop all of these? Okay, yeah, we do. Let's pop like all of our like golden rune 1 maybe. This is gonna be 1,800 souls. I think this gets us here. Yep. I think we need like 42,414 or something. Last time I checked. Let me see if I can remember the numbers accurately. I know it was 42,000 something, but I can't remember the rest of it. It was 42,472, dude. I was so close. Okay, we're still pumping into vigor until we get to. Well, actually, do we have 30 vigor yet? Canceling level up, yes. With Radagon's Scar Seal, we have 31 vigor. Yeah, so I'm actually good. I don't want any more vigor. At this point, Because, you know, 30 vigor, it's not like it's kind of an arbitrary decision that I made, right? But at this point, I'm going to I'm gonna just go back into strength. We get more out of, so we still get, yeah, I mean, we're still not, since we're not two-handing anymore, 80 strength is kind of the goal still. And then once we get to 80 strength, we can start pumping into dexterity and start making our weapons quality instead of heavy, right? But yeah, sure. We'll go back into strength. Let's up our damage even more, because I feel like right now I'm not unhappy with our ability to tank things. We can like pretty much, you know what I might do? We can explore this area in more depth right now. But what I might just do is I might try to just really quickly. I think I remember the way. I'm gonna try to really quickly just like speed run to Rennala here and kill her, because we're gonna do it like on our first try, almost certainly, right? So let's see if we can do that before we again. I'm gonna give myself basically about 5 minutes to do this, because it is one of them things. I want to keep 10 minutes at the end for our story corner potentially, where we read some item descriptions and get and brush up on the lore a bit. But I believe Rennala is like right here, basically. Am I gonna get in before this lands on my head? Yes. Okay. Good. I was a little worried. But yeah, we're just gonna ignore everything. We're gonna ignore this guy too. Hello, guy. Don't mind me. Well, let's kill Rennala. We'll get there, and then in the next episode, it'll kind of be like what we did with Godric, right? We kind of like, dude, what are you doing? Get off of here. Get off of here. Nice. Oh yeah, I think he's right behind this door. But yeah, so we'll it's like what we did with Godric, right? We'll kill Godric, and then we will and then we'll explore Stormvale Castle, right? In the next episode, so that is what we're gonna do here. We're gonna kill Rennala right now. It should be, I mean, pitifully easy is my guess. And then we will explore the rest of the academy in the following episode, and then that'll be us like the episode after that. Will us be kind of finishing off Liurnia, and then we will move on to the Altus Plateau. Oh, I didn't want to skip that cutscene actually. That was accidental. Oh well, oopsie. Actually, I shouldn't buff up yet, because these little kids here just get one shot anyway. So, I mean, that's a weird sentence to say, for sure. But, like, it's true. Everything I said was true. It was just a little weird. By a little weird... Oh, actually, I should buff up when I break... Yeah, I guess, because I want to do as much damage to her when I drop her as I can. So, like, after this, now I should buff up. And get my flask going, right? And now we can start beating on her. So we can one cycle her. This is great. Yeah, we do so much goddamn damage, man. We're just like so far ahead of the curve for this fight. All right, let's at least give her her second cutscene here. The first cutscene, however, just kind of talks about like, "Hello, children, come be reborn anew, my sweetings," or something. Like this cutscene is a little bit more interesting anyway for phase 2 here. So we'll let this one play out at least. She's like really big, no? It's a very large lady.
My beloved.
The egg with the great rune in it.
Have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience.
Why don't we like stab her right now?
Ye will be countless born forever and ever.
I forget, who is this? Who's in this here great rune? In the egg?
Upon my name is Rani the Witch.
Oh, right!
Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee.
This isn't like actually Rani, no? Like this is,
Oh, trespasser.
like Rani's, you know, not here.
Send word far and wide.
Uh-huh. What am I sending word about?
Of the last queen of Caria, Rennala of the full moon.
It's a cool shot. Her music, her theme here goes really hard too.
And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
She looks so wet. I wonder what's up with that. Why is Rani here? Oh, I don't have the... Oh god, Kamehameha. Nice. Dodge. Kill her ass. Oh man, he's gonna die, dude. He's actually like already almost dead. Oh, she does no damage too. This is so sad, chat. Can we play Despacito? Yeah, she's... I mean, I told you we were gonna just go in and immediately just demolish her. That's why I was like, let's just get out of the way at the end of this episode. We have the time for it. Yeah. That was, you know, I would call that a little anticlimactic. Oh, she gave us almost a whole other level up. Thanks. Again, over-leveled. We're level 85 in Raya Lucaria, right? So it's,
Flee, my sweet.
see, she's fine.
Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty.
Okay, yeah.
The not. Come out, say I.
That's,
Will ye
oh,
be gravestones? to be better born anew.
That chest over there, I'm pretty sure is what we got. Rainy gave us a key for this.
Is it thy to become?
Okay, yeah, so we can cosmetics. Oh, we can change how we look. Cool. Or she can also help us. Yeah, so we can pay a larval tier basically to respec. Right? We have a lot of them. So I can show you guys possibly. I also don't want to forget what my stat distribution was. But yeah, we pay a larval tier essentially, and then that lets us completely change our stats. We have like 8. Yeah, so we can do this a whole lot. But yeah, not bad, not bad. That's Rennala down. I think this is the chest we need a key for. Yeah, the Scarred Palace key. What's in here actually? And I've never gotten this. Dark Moon Ring. If Dark Souls tells me anything, this will reduce the cost of sorceries or make them do more damage. Let's see. Dark Moon Ring. Oh, am I stupid? Am I missing it? Is it not a talisman? Oh, it's not a talisman. Okay, Dark Souls did lie to me. Wait, what is it? Is it a key item? Must be a key item then, right? Dark Moon Ring. Yes, it is. Ring of Lunar Princess Ranni's Cold Oath. Interesting. We'll read that in the story corner. We're on the key items right now, so that's surely something we'll get to. Let me pop some golden runes real quick here, and we'll run through the outro. For all you guys who are not interested in the story corner, right? I'll run you guys through a quick outro here, and you can be on your merry way. So, all that being said, that is going to do it for this episode of Elden Ring. As always, made it this far in the video. I got 4 things for you. You know how it is. For number 1, join the Discord. Link in the description down there. It's a nice place, nice community for you to just hang out, make some friends. So I encourage you to do that. But I also encourage you to please keep it the nice and welcoming place that it currently is. Everyone in there is super chill. Nobody's been banned or anything like that. Even though we have like 430 people in there now, I think. But everyone who's active at least is super nice. But if I have to ban somebody, I will. And if I have to ban you, then I will ban you. So just don't let it be you. For number 2, if you liked the video, and I sure hope you did, get down there, like the damn video, man. Come on. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. Helps the channel out a lot. And I appreciate it, of course, while you're there. For number 3, that subscribe button, that bell button there. Also, all the way down there to the sort of bottom left of me. They will keep you up to date with all this content we got coming at you. We got 3 videos coming out every single day, somewhere between 2.5 to 4 hours of content roughly every single day. So if the content interests you, but you don't have the time to watch all of that every day, which by the way, that's like most of you, I imagine, if you are interested in the content, it's like a part-time job to watch everything I put out. I do not expect everyone to watch everything I put out. That's why I repeat myself a lot in the videos. But anyways, with that being said, if the content interests you, but you don't have the time, then I recommend you hit those 2 buttons, get notified when something new is uploaded, and then you can go back and watch either a particular video if it's like really interesting to you, or if you just have a lot of free time that day. Also, on a quick little side note here, I do stream on Twitch now twice a week. Wednesdays at 5 p.m. EST and Thursdays at 6 p.m. EST for my intermediate and all skill brackets that I run for, for Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, like the 2 kind of tournaments there that I run for Discord. Another reason to join Discord if you want to be part of those tournaments. But yeah. There's another link in the description there to follow me on Twitch if you'd like. You certainly can. I would appreciate the support. And if you want to tune into the actual streams, if you got the time, if that works for you, they're a good time, I think. So you should definitely do that. Anyways, for number 4, most importantly, more important than other buttons to smash or whatever YouTube or Twitch-friendly interactions hit me with. I appreciate those. But I hope you had a great time hanging out today, most of all. I know I sure did. It's a great time. We're making finally some real story progress again. We got our next great rune. We completely stomped on the academy. But again, it is to be expected. Look, we're level 86. What do you expect it to be? Probably like level 40? When you run in here, right? So we're like a little, and again, we're like really like min-maxing our build for damage and things like that. We got buffs going and things like, so, you know, it's fine, it's fine. But anyways, I'm having a lot of fun with Elden Ring. There's gonna be a lot more coming your way, but for now, if you are not one of the Story Corner folks, then I will see you in the next one. Peace. Okay, Story Corner individuals. Hello. We got to the key items last time. We picked up some other stuff, but I'm kind of been reading it as we go so that we don't fall behind. But yeah, I'm curious to see about some of these great runes, some of these tiers, and then especially if we run out of time, I do want to at least read about the Dark Moon Ring right now because we just picked it up. But yeah, a great rune of Shardbearer Godric. Sure, this great rune is known as the Anchor Ring, found in the center of the Elden Ring. Interesting. The first demigods were the Elden Lord Godfrey and his offspring, the Golden Lineage. Okay, of which Godric is, you know, part of that lineage. The Great Rune of the Unborn, an amber egg clutched by Rennala, perfects those who have been born anew. Children born anew by Rennala are all frail and short-lived, imperfect beings, each and all. This is supposed to be a shard of the Elden Ring, though, right? So why is it an egg? Like, this is, you know, yeah, it's found in the center of the ring. This should also be a shard of the ring, no? Weird that it's an egg. Crimson Crystal Tier. So these are, again, these crystal tiers, they slowly accumulate over time, and they're collected in the basins near the minor Erd trees, right? Is there anything specific about this? No, this is all this mechanical stuff, seemingly. Sure, that's fine. A defensive crystal tier, which, well, yeah, okay, sure. Fine. Cracked pot. These materials and magics sealed within deploy their effects when the pot is thrown. Yeah, ritual pot. For better pot items. Memory stone. Said to be a fragment of the black moon that once hung above the eternal city. Interesting. Talisman pouch. Increases talisman equip slots. As the voices of the 2 fingers, finger readers are said to live lives eternal. And one is even supposed to have served as a wet nurse to royalty. Sure. A wet nurse to, I guess, like, you know, Godfrey or something like that. Small withered bag knitted by hand, bestowed upon the ruling lord or those attempting to become lord by the elderly finger reader. Sure. Mending rune of the Death Prince. Rune gestated by Fia, the deathbed companion. Used to restore the fractured Elden Ring when brandished by the Elden Lord. So yeah, again, the ring is shattered. We're collecting all the different shards, all these great runes to like reforge the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. But I guess there's like, we still need that, like, you know, these mending runes are all, they're gonna be like little extra bits that we can put in there to change what happens when we do reforge it. Formed the two Hallowbrand half wheels combined, the one that was on Ranni and the one that was on Godwyn, right? It will embed the principle of life within death into order. The Golden Order was created by confining destined death. Thus, this new order will be one of death restored. The Golden Order was created by confining destined death. So if you know what happens with Malekith and things like that, I guess that makes sense, right? So this kind of merges death into order. I don't fully understand what that means, but I can kind of start to get a somewhat of a feeling for it. Radahn's a great rune. The great rune of the Shardbearer Radahn, devoid of any benediction because it's not activated, right? Seek the Divine Tower of Caelid. Okay, so I guess once we activate it, we might get more use out of it. Breaks the seal on imp statues, but remains embedded in the statue after use. Think well before using one. Sure, man. Rusty key, discarded palace key. Yeah, this is the one we just used to open that chest. Academy glintstone key. A glintstone key will remember its user, meaning once used, it can never be passed on to another. The Academy does not welcome the indolent. Sure. Deck this left. This right half is said to reside in Fort Faroth. Oh, the right half is said to reside in Fort Faroth. Oh, that's cool that it tells you. I didn't even know that. Branching Medallion will activate the Grand Lift. Yeah, connect to the Altus Plateau. Same thing here. Grand Lift of Rolled. Access to a hidden path. This is the Halleck Tree that, yeah, it leads you to Mikola's Halleck Tree, where you can find Malenia. The hardest fight in the entire Souls franchise, bar none, if you ask me. Eyeball of Night Vike in Flamed Yellow. We've read this one before, but yeah, seared with a repulsive fingerprint burn akin to those that marred his entire body. If offered to the Blind Maiden, it will lead her to the source of the distant light, allowing her to become a finger maiden. We need to find her again. We've given her a couple of different Shabriri grapes and things like that. I don't think we've given her this yet. I mean, it's still in our inventory, so clearly not, right? But yeah. Black Knife Print. On the night of the Black Knives, that's when Godwyn the Golden was first to perish, right? Someone stole a fragment of death from Malekith, the Black Blades. He's the guy who guards destined death, right? And imbued its power into the assassin's daggers. This mark is evidence of the ritual and hides the truth of the conspiracy. And again, it seems like imbuing the power of death into the assassin's daggers is what allows it to kill, you know, anything associated with the Two Fingers, Marika, you know, the greater will. Like, death seems to be the thing that, you know, can kill them, which I guess makes sense, right? Which is why they were able to kill Godwyn and demigods and gods alike, possibly, even if they got lucky enough. Selva's introduction, the contents of the scroll cannot be discerned. Sure. Miniature Ranni. The chilliness is gone, feeling now like an empty husk. There is no response. I wonder, because this used to be, I feel like this used to be brighter when we were talking to it before, but yeah, she leaves after we finish her quest line, or at least we finish that part of her quest line, right? Okay, Dark Moon Ring. Ring depicting a leaden full moon. Symbolic of a cold oath, the ring is supposed to be given by Lunar Princess Ranni to her consort. Ranni is an Empyrean, meaning her consort would by rights earn the title of Lords. Just like, for example, right, Marika was the Empyrean, right? So when Godfrey married her, right, became her consort, he became the first Elden Lord. When Radagon became her consort, he became the second Elden Lord. The Empyrean is the one who's going to succeed Marika, right? And again, the three candidates were Mikola, Malenia, and Ranni. Ranni killed herself because she wanted to answer the Two Fingers, and then she became a doll. We saw her dead body at the top of the Divine Tower of Liurnia, right? But yeah, so this will be basically the wedding band, I suppose. A warning is engraved within. Whoever thou mayst be, take not the ring from this place. The solitude beyond the night is better mine alone. Beast Eye. Claw-marked stone I received from Garank. It is said to tremble when near death roots. The murky violet iris writhes as if alive. I am not sated. Feed me more death. Sure. Dragon heart seized by a dragon tracker, riddled with gravel stone. This grotesque organ continues to beat vivaciously. Yeah, so dragons seem to be like they all have like that one daughter from Game of Thrones, the one girl who has like he's like slowly turning to stone. They seem all to have this kind of problem. An offering used in Dragon Communion. Consume a dragon's heart at the altar. I didn't realize you ate them. Goddamn. While a terrible and savage-looking thing, this heart has a peculiar beauty to it. Lost Ashes of War. Okay, yeah, we read that one before. Celestial Dew. Once upon a time, the stars of the night sky guided fate, and this is a recollection of those times. It lets you make NPCs not mad at you if you fucked up a quest line or something. You can go to the Turtle Pope and spend one of these, and you can kind of return things back to normal as if you didn't hurt them or, you know, break their trust or whatever. Core of a creature of mimicry known as a Silver Tear. Oh, that's why this works this way. Okay. The Silver Tears, again, being the Eternal City's attempts at creating a lord, like an artificial lord from scratch, right? Material required by the Amber Egg carried by Rennala to birth people anew. Being born anew allows the reallocation of attributes. Yeah, it's a respec, right? Crafting kit, sure. Nomadic Warriors cookbooks, all of these we don't really need to talk about. Anything that's particularly interesting here? I guess let's take a quick look. So none of the Nomadic Warrior ones matter. That's fine. Armorer. who served the armor of the great General Radon. Okay, sure. Glintstone craftsman, faux sorceries for Cuckoo's Knights. Yeah, that's fine. Missionary's cookbook. A man unable to become a finger maiden instead became a missionary because he's a man, I suppose. Makes sense. Okay. Fever's cookbook. Wait, perfume. Okay, now hold on. Mission. Okay, Perfume's cookbook contains perilous techniques no ordinary physician would attempt. Fever's cookbook. A man who was utterly captivated by Saint Trina. Right. Frenzied cookbook, left by those afflicted of the madness of flame of frenzy. Okay, okay. A bell capable of summoning various spirits. Spirits can only be summoned in the vicinity of a rebirth monument. When summoning is possible, the monument's icon will be visible on the left side of the screen. Sure. Only one type of spirit. Okay, this is all just mechanical. Sounds good. This is all mechanical. This is all mechanical. This is all mechanical. Tools brought with the red-haired Radagon when he married into the Carrion line. Sure. Maps of Limgrave. Actually, I wonder if this is the domain, right, of domain, basically, of Limgrave, far south of the Erd Tree, is bordered to the northwest by the cliffs of Stormvale, and under its ever-clouded skies roll the great steppes of the Pale Lands. Other than the Mistwood, which envelops the south, it is known for its lands which lead to Caelid. That's right. The peninsula, named for its unceasing rainfall, redolent of lament. The majority of Liurnia is sinking into a lake. Sure, fine. The western coast has always been closely associated with Carrion royalty. Sure, sure. The eastern coast is home to a high road running north and south. The academy, the gate town is now flooded. 2 high roads end their journeys here. Map of Caelid, known as the locale of the last battle between General Radon and Melania, Blade of Mikola, is a vast land consummately marred by scarlet rot. Melania's doing, right? Dragon Barrow. The dragons that escaped the scarlet rots made a nest of the plateau to Caelid's north. Thus, it was named Dragon Barrow, and none dare to enter. Ainsel River. 2 great rivers flow beneath the lands between, the Shifra and the Ainsel. The vast region is said to be the grave of civilizations that flourished before the Erd Tree. Interesting. A great lake of standing water downstream of the Ainsel River. It is said that the divine essence of an outer god is sealed away in this land. Yeah, still, right? We found him. 2 great rivers, Shifra and Ainsel. Yep. Deeper depths. At the very depths of the Erd Tree's majestic roots. Oh, so that was the bottom of the Erd Tree. I didn't even think about that part. Lies the source of the Ainsel and Shifra rivers. Here, too, begins the network of Great Tree roots that spread throughout the lands between. I still don't know what that is. What is the Great Tree? Conspectus Scroll. A sorcery scroll from the Academy of Rare Lucaria details superior sorceries taught to scholars worthy of donning the Burger King crown. Sure, sure. Okay, it teaches you those 2. You can give that to whatever sorcery teacher you want. They can teach you those. All right, well, there's key items done. We'll read about sorceries and things like that in the next story corners. And yeah, weapons, there's a whole lot more to read still. But yeah, for now, that is going to do it. I think that's a good place to stop there, right? Again, I want to keep these episodes about an hour long, so we went a little bit over there, but it's not really that. A minute 30 or a minute, 2 minutes is not really that big of a deal. All that being said, though, I'm not going to run you guys through the outro once again. Next time, we'll finish off our exploration of the Academy instead of just going to beelining to Rennala there and kicking her ass. But yeah, for now, I'm having a lot of fun with Elden Ring. There's going to be a lot more coming your way, but until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace!